Good day, everyone. You are welcome back to ID Mathematics class. Here we come to deducing terms in general numbers pattern. Under general numbers pattern, we cannot just say this is odd number set, or this is even number set, or this is natural number set. No, we are just giving numbers like that. But there is a method, unfailing method, to resolve the problem wherever and whenever we are given such question. Example 1. Find the next two terms of this sequence. This is the sequence of numbers. What do? What we do is we write the number out, and we are to find the next two, represent those two with some letters. As I use X and Y here now, you can use any letter of your choice. Now, let's say X and Y are the next two terms. See what I want to do. What's the difference between 2 and 5? Difference is 3. Between 8 and 5 is 3. Between 8 and 11 is still 3. Between 11 and 14 is 3. Definitely, watch the trend under here. The difference is going to be 3 all through. 3 all through. Now, though in this, you can see that the common difference is 3, you can decide to add the 3 to get the next term. 3 plus 2 gives 5. 3 plus 5 gives 8. 3 plus 8 gives 11. 3 plus 11 gives 14. Yet, look at this method. 3 plus 2 gives the next. 3 plus 5 gives 8. 3 plus 8 gives 11. 3 plus 11 gives 14. 3 plus 14 gives the x. So, x equals 3 plus 14, which is 17. That is x. What is y? 3 plus x is y. Y is 3 plus x, which is 3 plus 17, because x is 17 up there, which is 20. So, the next two numbers, the next two terms are 17 and 20, and that is that. Let's consider example 2. Find the next two terms of this sequence. 1, 3, 7, 13, 21, dot, dot. How do we go about that? We write the sequence 1, 3, 7, 13, 21, x, y. To represent the next two terms, I choose to use x and y. You can use any letter of your choice. Now, use the same method. It's very good, it's never failing. The difference between 1 and 3 is 2. The difference between 3 and 7 is 4. The difference between 7 and 13 is 6. While the difference between 13 and 21 is 8, as you see. Therefore, by inspection, watch the trend below here. 2, 4, 6, 8. You can see, if you watch the trend, the next number here should be 10, while the next here should be what? 12. That is the sequence of even numbers under here. So if you know that it is sequence of even number, you have seen the first, the second, the third, the fourth. Definitely the fifth and the sixth cannot be exception. So that is why you conclude that this will be 10, this will be 12. Now, to get the value of x and the value of y, let's do the usual thing. 2 plus 1 gives 3. 4 plus 3, 7. 6 plus 7 gives 13. 8 plus 13 gives 21. 10 plus 21 then gives x. Therefore, x equals 10 plus 21, which is 31. So to get y will be equal to 12 plus x, you give y. So that is 12 plus x, which is 12 plus 31. We have gotten x previously. So 12 plus 31 gives 43. And that is it. Therefore, the next two terms in this sequence, they are 31, 43. And that is that. Example 3. Find the next three terms of the sequence 1, 2, 5, 10, 17, and so forth. As usual, rewrite the sequence 1, 2, 5, 10, 17, x, y, z. The next three terms. So between 1 and 2, there is a difference of 1. Between 2 and 5, there is a difference of 3. Between 5 and 10, there is a difference of 5. And between 10 and 17, there's a difference of 7. Between 17 and the unknown number x, what's the difference? Between unknown number x and y, what's the difference? Between the unknown number y and the z, what's the difference? Here we have to deduce and jump to a reasonable conclusion. The sequence below here is 1, 3, 5, 7. We can see a pattern of odd numbers underneath. 1, 3, 5, 7. The next odd number after 7 then will be 9. While the next odd number after 9 will be 11. And the next odd number after 11 will be 13. So, as usual, 1 plus 1 gives 2, 3 plus 2 gives 5, 5 plus 5 gives 10, 7 plus 10 gives 17, 9 plus 17 gives 26. So, you see, therefore, x equals 9 plus 17, which is 26. So, what of y? 11 plus x gives y. That is, y is 11 plus x. That is 11 plus, the value of x here is 26. And 11 plus 26 is 37. So that is that about that. The last one, which is z, will be 13 plus y, which is 13 plus 37. Add 3 to 37, that gives 40. 40 plus the remaining 10 here, that is 50. So that is 50. Therefore, the next three terms here are 26, 37, and 50. So and that is it. So I want to believe we understand. Good. Example 4. Find the next three terms of the sequence 0, 1, 3, 6, 10, and so forth. As usual, rewrite 1, 3, 6, 10, P, Q, R. I use P, Q, and R to represent the next three terms there. Between 0 and 1, the difference is 1. If you subtract 0 from 1, you get 1. Between 1 and 3, the difference is 2. Between 3 and 6, the difference is 3. between 6 and 10, the difference is 4. Now, what's the difference between 10 and the unknown number p? Also between unknown number p and unknown number q. Also between unknown number q and unknown number r. What do? Check the sequence. You can see that the sequence underneath here is the sequence of natural number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely the next will be 5, followed by 6, followed by 7. And 1 plus 0 gives 1. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 4 plus 6, 10. 5 plus 10 gives p. Therefore, p equals 5 plus 10, which is 15. So, 6 plus p gives q. Q is 6 plus p. Don't forget, p is 15. Therefore, is 21. And 7 plus q gives r. That is, r is 7 plus q, which is 7 plus q is 21. 7 plus 21 is 28. Therefore, the next 3 terms of the sequence are 15, 21, and 28. So, that is it. Let's consider example 5. Find the next 2 terms of the sequence 1, 3, 4, 7, 11, and so forth. As usual, do the necessary checkup. The difference between 1 and 3 is 2. Between 3 and 4 is 1. Between 4 and 7 is 3. Between 7 and 11 is 4. Come to think of this kind of irregular, sequence under. It's not reasonable. Once you have irregular sequence under like this, quickly think of Fibonacci and test for Fibonacci. It might be Fibonacci because it doesn't give us consistent number down here. Once you see that the sequence underneath is not consistent. So I remove it and I test for Fibonacci. How do you test for Fibonacci? A term in Fibonacci sequence is the sum of 2 preceding terms. If this is Fibonacci, then 11 is the sum of 2 preceding terms, 4 and 7. So 4 plus 7 is 11. Good. 7 should be sum of 2 preceding terms, 3, 4. 3 plus 4 gives 7. 4 is the sum of 2 preceding terms, 1 and 3. So we can see this is Fibonacci. Definitely, to get the next 2 terms, just rewrite 1, 3, 4, 7, 11, x, y, the next 2 terms. So x will be equal to sum of 2 preceding terms, 7 and 11. That is, x is equal to 7 plus 11, which is 18. That is Fibonacci. What of y? Y should be equal to sum of the 2 preceding terms, 11 and x. Y will be equal to 11 plus x. That is 11 plus the x is 18 here. So that is 29. Therefore, the next 2 terms in this sequence are 18 and 29. And that is it. So this is where we are going to draw the curtain on number patterns.